We're Kristen, Jameson, and Maddie. This year we're living off-grid in our motorhome full-time, adventuring up the U.S. from the Mexican to Canadian border. Good morning from Craters of the Moon.
We're here just before the morning traffic.
Yeah, I think we've beat everybody to this spot. It's the Orchard Trail.
Yep.
And so far it's pretty cool, but it's definitely warming up quickly. So we're gonna get some quick hikes in on the scenic loop, and then we're hoping to get a permit from the visitor center to go into the lava caves.
Yeah, it's gonna be 95-ish today, so we were just trying to get out early, get some hikes in before it gets too hot. We had to leave Maddie back in the RV, so we want to get back before it's in the upper 80s.
All right, let's do it. After seeing the plant life on the Orchard Trail, we continued in the car along the Crater Loop Drive to the Inferno Cone Overlook. We hiked up the 12% grade on the crushed cinder for beautiful views of the valley and the area surrounding the park. This national monument encompasses 3 major lava fields covering 400 square miles and includes many volcanic features. The park is home to some of the best examples of rift cracks in the world, including the deepest one known on Earth at 800 feet deep. The visitor center doesn't open until 9 a.m., so we did all of our exploring and hiking along the loop drive before then and circled back to the visitor center for our bat stamps and lava tube entry permits. This is the campground at Craters of the Moon. Looks pretty cool. Lots of tent sites and small sites for vans and things like that. They do seem to have maybe 1 or 2 pull-through big rig sites, and we didn't want to run that risk, so we decided not to go for it. But over here there is a ton of RV parking, so if you came here with your big rig, you could definitely park and then use your toad to get around the park. So if you don't want to go for the camping here with a big rig, you could definitely still make a trip even if you just stop through.
Pretty cool to be in a splatter cone. We've learned that they're the rarest volcanic feature on Earth. And there's, what, 3 of them right here in Craters of the Moon, so quite beautiful.
Oh. Oh. It's one way in, one way out. Oh my goodness. Right in through there, huh? It looks like you gotta crawl. That lady on the internet who said her husband was 6'4" and didn't have to crawl. Why?
Look at the silvering in here. It's so beautiful. Obviously, you don't want to touch it.
The lava tubes are 5 separate caves. We explored 3 of the 5 and found them all to be interesting and accessible. Unfortunately, we forgot our headlamps, but our cell phones were just bright enough to navigate the icy floors of the caves. It was pretty crazy to see ice inside when it was approaching 90 degrees outside.
So we learned before we got our permit to come in here to the caves at Craters of the Moon that you should not be wearing any fabric clothing that you've worn in other caves because of the fungal bacterial material, close enough, that will not get cleaned away when you wash your clothes. Like your phone, GoPros, things like that, you can wipe down with Clorox wipes, but we learned your clothing, no matter how many times you wash them, will not be free of that bacteria and fungus. So don't wear clothes from one cave to another. Learn something every day.